It just works. That's a comment I get from many of our loyal customers in regards to our accounts payable solutions. And we couldn't be happier that you realize the value of those solutions. But today, we'd like to introduce you to an exciting new advancement in invoice processing, the InvoiceAgility suite. Hi, my name is David Grandel, and I'm a senior sales engineer here at Tungsten Automation. In this session, I'd like to share details about the Move Up program to InvoiceAgility. So what is InvoiceAgility? Well, we've taken what you know and love about ReadSoft Invoices and our e-invoicing processing solution Invoice Portal and the Tungsten network, along with our AI-powered SaaS invoice processing solution AP Essentials, and wrapped a powerful orchestration suite around them. A move-up program for the invoice add-on pack for Kofax Capture is also recommended and will provide you with additional functionalities and features. This move-up program offers you additional opportunities to further enhance and streamline your AP and AR process. InvoiceAgility is not a new version or a new product, rather a suite that allows you to process any invoice in any format from anywhere at any time to a much higher straight-through processing rate or touchless rate. With this Move Up program, you can take full advantage of our latest technologies to expand into new and exciting avenues. This means you can consume all types of invoices, including paper-based, email attachments, electronic files, and e-invoices from networks and portals. Through an advanced extraction and validation process, the data is converted into an actionable transaction, and intelligent workflows route the invoice to the most appropriate next step for maximum performance. A long list of ready-made integrations to ERP and third-party systems are also available, along with certified integrations to common target systems such as SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, Coupa, and others. Let's have a closer look. Regardless of where your invoices arise from, your AP staff will have one uniform user interface to clear exceptions. Although many invoices will bypass the exception handling step and achieve straight-through processing, some invoices will require exception handling by human in the loop. This user interface makes InvoiceAgility extremely easy to work with, and staff adoption is very fast. Historic data in combination with master data is used to identify onboarded suppliers and to detect duplications and amount and quantity discrepancies. No templates are used for paper and PDF invoices, and an advanced AI extraction approach is applied. This is one of the major differentiators from your current solution. The InvoiceAgility suite provides a top-notch e-invoice network for buyers and suppliers to electronically exchange transactions. Suppliers handling large volumes of invoices can make use of the e-invoice network to seamlessly integrate with your ERP system, reducing manual interactions and enhancing straight-through processing rates, and likely achieve a touchless process. When you move up to InvoiceAgility, your organization will have access to over 350,000 suppliers from nearly 200 countries, ready to transact e-invoices with you today. The InvoiceAgility suite also interacts with common networks such as PEPL to maximize your value and reach. Tax regulatory compliance and support for country-specific mandates are also offered, helping you to stay compliant in regions requiring government mandates. 500 million invoices are processed annually, serving nearly 70% of the Fortune 500 companies. And with 40 years of experience in automation innovation, InvoiceAgility is a versatile and competent AP automation solution. InvoiceAgility is a SaaS solution entirely managed and maintained by Tungsten Automation. No longer do you need to be concerned about installing desktop software across your organization. Updating software and patching operating systems is a thing of the past. InvoiceAgility is a cloud-native web-based suite that removes desktop packaging and installations. Users simply navigate to a URL in any web browser to access the solution. And with single sign-on, users are automatically authenticated to the system to access and perform activities they're authorized to execute. And with InvoiceAgility Suite, you can spend more time focused on delivering business value and less time managing the underlying infrastructure and platform. As a loyal Tungsten Automation, Kofax, or ReadSoft customer, you're already familiar with the many capabilities, technologies, and components within your specific implementation. While InvoiceAgility is a suite that offers additional benefits, much of what you know and appreciate about your current implementation is similar. However, some features are different and improved along with new functionalities. For instance, with InvoiceAgility, you now have the ability to process invoices of any kind, enjoying the advantage of e-invoices and to provide your suppliers with a self-service portal. The InvoiceAgility generative AI-powered copilot enables users to inquire about invoices, suppliers, and geocoding in natural language, receiving immediate answers and insight. For instance, you can ask how many invoices were submitted by a specific supplier, what the average value and currency were, or request to organize the view or add columns and values for display. This is not a dashboard or traditional reporting. It facilitates real-time conversations with your invoice data, allowing you to drive your business faster and more efficient. The supplier portal enables your suppliers to flip purchase orders or create expense invoices, either via a web form or in a fully automated manner. One of the most valued services you can now offer your suppliers is the payment status view, which allows suppliers to see an expected payment date. On your side, as the buyer, this feature significantly reduces phone calls and emails from suppliers inquiring about invoice payment timelines or the status of invoices in your AP process. This is a win-win situation and a value you can provide your suppliers and vendors with complementary. This large US food and beverage manufacturer transitioned from their on-premise invoice capture solution, which had served them exceptionally well for several years, to the InvoiceAgility suite. The customer sought to leverage the latest technologies and ensure that they were always operating on the most current version. This is precisely what InvoiceAgility delivers. Immediate efficiencies were realized upon adopting InvoiceAgility, as the maintenance of supplier templates and unique configurations was eliminated and replaced with advanced AI technologies. This transaction led to a reduction in manual effort and human involvement, ultimately decreasing the cost per invoice. This also future-safe the company in their journey towards e-invoicing. I'm sure that after watching the previous sections, you may have questions on how to move up to InvoiceAgility. And in working with our customers, we thought that we could share the most commonly asked questions to help you on this journey. If you have additional questions, please reach out to your account representative or visit tungstenautomation.com. So what are the advantages of moving up to InvoiceAgility? Well, it's a complete AP automation suite that will cover all invoices, from paper-based to email attachments to electronic files and e-invoices coming from networks and portals. Any invoice from anywhere at any time. You will move from a template-based extraction solution to a template-free solution that utilizes cutting-edge AI technologies. You will also move from an on-prem solution to a SaaS solution. And with the rapidly changing AP landscape and the introduction of e-invoices and government mandates, the InvoiceAgility suite will cover all possible inlets of invoices and provide you with a future-safe solution for all of your invoice automation needs. So what's the advantage of a SaaS solution? Well, you will always be on the latest version. There's no downtime, there are no upgrades, there's no management and maintenance needed on your end. Tungsten Automation will provide the infrastructure and the support. This will also give you automatic scaling for growth. You will also be able to take advantage of the latest AI technologies and always stay in the forefront. What's the effort to move up to InvoiceAgility? Well, the short answer is that it depends. But we do see that on the customer side, we typically use one project manager and then subject matter experts as needed, depending on ERP system and scope and size of the project. Tungsten Automation will provide weekly project tracking and project management as part of the delivery method. For more information, please visit tungstenautomation.com.